Of Lewis, he did that in the ball, and it's a super finish.
A bullseye for the jackpot Adrian Lewis. That will calm him down. That will reinstall the belief amongst the Lewis backers here. I'm sure he's always had the belief throughout this game because he's a very confident young man, Adrian Lewis. And that was superbly done from him. And he's already away with the throw in this second leg of the set.
It was the kind of throw which will create spontaneous combustion in his game, or should at least. It will not rock Scholten. Scholten is impassive.
No score.
As a dozen oysters. Doesn't show any kind of emotion at all. Unless he wins, then he's been known to celebrate and break into a smile.
Well, Scholten still to get away with his first double here, and still his frustration continues, and finally he gets the double 18. He's off and running,
56.
but it may be too late.
Lewis is a long way clear, isn't he? And he ought to take advantage here to go 2 up, and then look at one more leg to level the sets, and he would accept that. I think he knows he hasn't been on his game, and he would take an all-square situation at the end of 2 sets after his start.
140.
Nicely done by Roland Scholten. Remember, he beat Kevin Painter 2-1 on Tuesday in an error-ridden game, I think it's fair to say. He was beaten 4-0 by Taylor in the quarter-final last year. 2004 UK Open champion. And he missed a double 18 for a 9-darter at the UK Open Welsh regional final. But look at this from Scholten.
139.
Well, that's silly. He went for the ball, and well, not silly, but unfortunate. Left himself a bogey number. And he was a long way off target with the 3rd dart, and he may well pay the penalty for that carelessness.
Well, if he was to win this leg, it would put him back on level terms, and if he can win this set, it goes without saying he'd be well on his way to the quarterfinals. This man not at his best, Adrian Lewis. There's plenty more to come from him if he can get it right.
16. He wants the bullseye now.
45.
Now Lewis goes for double top then, to go 2 legs up, and it's beautifully done by Lewis. He steps up his game, and he's edging ever closer to levelling up the match in terms of sets as well.
Scholten, 2 down in this set. Had his chance there, 1 dart at the ball.
36.
But he's away. Lewis, still to find his A game.
56.
He's worked hard, Lewis, to get this 2-0 lead in this set. And look at this from Scholten now, going for his second maximum of the match. Roland Scholten! A superb maximum from him. And that is the perfect response as Lewis bounces back in style. What a performance from these two. They are doing it superbly. 2 maximums on the trot. Could it be a 3rd? Oh, so close. Brilliant.
We have lift-off now. We have rocket-propelled lift-off again.
120.
Almost identical throws, just 1 dart off target. Scholten on 150. Treble 18 would leave double. He should stay there.
118.
Well, this would be something special if Lewis was to check out on this. Treble 20, double 11 would do. Double 11 for Lewis now. Oh, so close. And now Scholten looking to get back into the set.
Well, it's been a terrific leg, hasn't it? And he rounded off in style as well, Scholten. That really was one right out of the top drawer. And that is Lewis. And Lewis Must be wondering what he's got to do.
Well, he's upped his game, and
79.
Scholten playing well. Both of them now putting on a fine performance for us here in Dublin. Scholten yet
40.
to score. He does so there. Lewis with the throw, Dave.
140.
He'll take that. Moves, clear daylight between him and his rival's score. But you never know with Scholten when he's in the mood for ton 80s. He's going to chum out here, sensible
89.
thinking. Looked for the open target, hit the wrong treble.
Look at this from Lewis. 2 maximums in the match so far. We've just joined us, a quick reminder, it is the first to 3 sets to go through to the quarter-final of the World Grand Prix here at the City West in Dublin. This the final match of the night. And these two boys are, you get the feeling,
Adrian, you require 142.
taking us to the wire in this game, although Scholten has that advantage. Lewis looking to get back on level terms in this leg.
Yes, and Lewis has had to grind his way back into this match. Hasn't been fluent, hasn't been at his best, but he ought to go all square
78.
after these next darts. Only needs 2. Double 16, take the set, and we're all square at 1 set, and Lewis will be the more encouraged man as we go into this break.
Will it be Adrian Lewis or Roland Scholten claiming that last place in the quarter-finals? And the matchup with Barney on Friday night.
Yeah, so brilliant start this by Lewis, who really flew in that last set, and I saw one of the best legs that we've seen in the whole of this tournament, and indeed in the Grand Prix it was Lewis who missed the double 11 for a 12-dart finish. Up stepped Roland Scholten to pin the double 18 for a 13-darter, and the two went toe-to-toe, 180s apiece, big scores apiece besides. And what a set that was. 3-1 won by Lewis. There you have it. 14, 18, 23 figure scores to Lewis. Only 13 to Scholten. You can expect 1 or 2 more 180s, I reckon, in this game, Mr. Pike.
Absolutely. Right on cue. Right on cue. Lewis hits his 3rd. And, well, we wondered which would be the match of the night. Scholten and Lewis are giving us the answer.
Yeah, treble 18 he'll be looking at to take a double 16. Double 8, just above it.
17.
Knows he'll be back though. Needs a ton 40 minimum here, Scholten.
Lewis could have won that with an 11-darter. He settled for a 13-darter to go ahead for the first time in this match.
Amazing, really.